I'm living here for over so many years, and you people are representing a terrorist organization, a terrorist government. You Nigerian youth should be very ashamed of yourselves. Every one of you here should be very, very ashamed of yourself. I will speak to you. This can't happen in another European country that their youth are representing a government. Stay quiet, stay quiet, stay quiet. A football team should know that we are suffering the youth of Nigeria. Over 10 million Nigerian youth are abroad doing nothing. And you people who are supposed to know the truth are representing a terrorist organization. Excuse me, stay quiet, Mr. Man. I'm speaking, I'm not causing any problem. Do you understand? Yeah, I am speaking to these youths who have refused to recognize. No, I will. If you touch me, I will call the police on you. If you touch me, I will call the police on you. This is not Nigeria. This is not Nigeria. If anyone who touch me will get the police. This is not a third world country. This is not a third world country. You motherfuckers, you are representing a government which are killing their people. You cannot be ashamed of yourself. Don't push me. When you touch me, it's strictly here. Do also. Don't touch me. Go away. This is a democratic nation. This is not a third world. I live here. So I'm calling on you, you idiots. Go back home. Don't represent. Be ashamed of yourself. Look at you. Look at you. Look at how you are. You represent a government which is calling. You are from Switzerland. I saw you a few days ago. You are a new citizen. I don't think this is how it's done in Switzerland. You are representing a terrorist. You should be ashamed of yourself. Lekki youths were killed. Over 200 youths were killed in Lekki Peninsula, and you are representing a terrorist organization, calling yourself Eagles players. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. I'm making this video. You touch me, you are in pain. Don't touch my legs. If you touch me, I'll put a mark.
When I watched that video, I was imagining the way I was feeling from the comfort of my home watching the video. I was imagining if I were among those youths, those footballers, how would I have felt? I was ashamed on their behalf. Imagine being ashamed from the comfort of my home. If I were among them, how would I have felt? That was a disgrace, a big disgrace. And to think that the man was saying the truth, if only I could see his face. If only I could see his face, let me know who that truthful and fearless person is. The man was saying nothing but the truth. Inasmuch as the footballers are not the cause of what is happening in Nigeria, the truth remains that they can lend their voice. If celebrities, footballers, and everybody in Nigeria, irrespective of your age, irrespective of how comfortable you are, if you can lend your voice to the things that are happening in Nigeria, I think there would be a change. If the likes of Davido, Burna Boy, Wizkid, Olamide, just name them, the celebrities we adore, the celebrities we celebrate, if they can lend their voice to the happenings in Nigeria, in a way the government would sit up. They would be upset. They would not be comfortable. But because these people are comfortable in their own way, they don't really care. They don't talk. So if they can be disgraced like this outside the country, I think reality would dawn on them that Nigeria is for everybody, not for the politicians. If they can be disgraced, when you see Tiwa Savage, disgrace her. When you see Wizkid, disgrace him. When you see these celebrities we adore, disgrace them. Because most of them are based outside the country. They are comfortable. They are comfortable, so they care less. They care less. Why some of them only jump on trends? When something is trending, they want to be remembered. They want the people to know that they are still in existence, even though they have not released a new song yet. They jump on the trend to announce their presence so that we don't forget them. That is what some of them do. So if these people can be receiving disgrace from other nationalities, I think they would sit up. They should be ashamed to come out in other countries, knowing that people are going to boo them. People are going to boo them for the kind of country they are coming from. They should be ashamed. They should be booed. Davido, Burna Boy, Wizkid, Olamide, Asake, all of them. When you see them outside, boo them so that they would lend their voice, so that they would talk. At least, even if they cannot do anything, their voice alone is a threat to the government because they are the pillars of the youth. Whether you like it or not, the youth look up to these people. The Nigerian youth look up to these people. So if these people's voices can be heard in matters that has to do with growth and development in Nigeria, the government would be threatened. It is not only when they want to promote their songs that they talk for us to hear their voices, that they talk for us to know that they are still in existence. They tell you, go and stream my song. The likes of Kiss Daniel, the likes of Charlie Poppy, the likes of Rema, they should be booed in other countries. The likes of Arastar, the likes of Thames, they should disgrace them so that they can lend their voice. They should disgrace them so that they can speak to the government because the government would hear them. If someone like Tiwa Savage makes a tweet about how bad Nigerian government is, someone like Davido makes a tweet about how bad Nigerian government is, about how bad the government is performing, I tell you nothing but the truth. The government would sit up. The government would sit up because the youth, whether you like it or not, are more than these old cargoes in power. The youth are more than these old cargoes in power, these old vampires. The youth are way more than them. So if these people that the youth look up to can speak from time to time, make tweets, tell the government to sit up. Terrorism is going on. They are not talking because it is not affecting them. Killings are going on. They are not talking. Christian genocide, they are not talking because it does not affect them. They barely stay in the country. So how would they talk? But if they care about you, who made them what they are today, if they care about your security, if they care about your safety, if they care about your life, they would talk. Whether they are comfortable wherever they are, whether they have anything to do with the Nigerian government or not, whether they have anything they are benefiting from Nigeria or not, they should talk for the sake of the youth who are supporting them, who are streaming their music, for the sake of the youth who make their songs popular, who play their songs at parties, at clubs, in their various homes. You promote their songs. For the sake of these youth, they should speak because the youths make them what they are today. Who is Davido without the Nigerian youth? Who is Wizkid without the Nigerian youth? Who is Ira Star, Thames, Olamide without the Nigerian youth? Who is Kiss Daniel, Rema, and others without the Nigerian youth? They need the Nigerian youth to become celebrities. You don't know? So if they can be booing them for not speaking, for not lending their voice, I would be very happy about that. Because if these people talk, if they speak, the government would hear them. The government would listen. But they are not talking because it is not affecting them, forgetting that it is affecting the people who are supporting them from the grassroots. It is affecting the people who are supporting them. When these people are in the country, they move from one state to another with aircrafts. But the people who support them cannot afford it. Most of the people who support them travel by road and get kidnapped. So they should speak. In as much as I love what that man did, he did the right thing. He should be disgracing them so that they would know how to open their mouth and talk to the government. The government relates to them directly. They should know how to open their mouth and speak against the ills of the government. That you are benefiting from the system does not mean that the government is doing the right thing. So yes, I know that they would not force the government to do what they don't want to do, but they should speak. They should speak up. They should speak up. I would make this video now, it would not even go viral. But imagine someone like Tiwa Savage, someone like Davido, someone like Burna Boy, someone like Wizkid, Charlie Poppy, Rema, Arastar, Thames talking about this issue. That video would go viral. That video would be all over the blogs. That video would be all over the internet. It would make news. Blogs would carry it. News platforms would carry it. But I am making it now, and at the end of the day, only 10 people would get to see it. How would it get to the Nigerian government? How? How would the Nigerian government hear my voice? They would not hear my voice because I'm not popular. So these public figures we have in Nigeria should learn to speak. I know it does not affect them. Yes, it does not affect them. They are making their money. They are working for their money. But imagine your life without the Nigerian youth, especially these musicians, especially these public figures whom the Nigerian youth look up to. The celebrities in Nigeria whom Nigerians celebrate. They celebrate your successes. They celebrate your achievement. They celebrate your progress. But when it concerns things that affect the people who cheer you up, the people who support you, you don't talk. This issue of Christian genocide has been ongoing. The issue of killing, kidnapping has been ongoing. Since Donald Trump declared Nigeria as CPC, a country of particular concern, how many of these celebrities have said something? How many of them have commented on it? They are behaving as if they are not seeing the news. They are behaving as if they are not Nigerians anymore. I know that most of them have dual citizenship. Yeah, they are not only citizens of Nigeria, but they should know where they started from. They should know where they started from, and they should help the people who made them popular today. Whether they like it or not, Nigeria is still their home, and their families are in Nigeria. So when any topic arises, any topic of national concern, any topic that has to do with the Nigerian people arises, they should say something. That is the least they can do. They should say something. They should amplify it with their voices so that the government would listen to them. There was a time Davido granted an interview and he had said that the Nigerian economy was bad. If you see the way APC was running helter-skelter, trying to change the narrative, trying to defend the government, they were running helter-skelter. They were running helter-skelter because that statement came from Davido, a public figure, a celebrity, a well-known personality that is celebrated worldwide, both by the Nigerian youths. They were running helter-skelter, trying to cover up their mess, trying to debunk what Davido said because they know that the world listened to Davido. The world heard Davido. They were not at peace. So imagine the celebrities commenting on this issue of Nigeria being a country of particular concern. Imagine them lending their voice to this particular topic. How it would affect the decisions of the government. How it will make the government to swing into action and do the needful and do what is right by the people. Imagine that. So yes, I like what that man did. I like how he booed them. I like how he disgraced them, even though they have nothing to do to make the government change. For the fact that they refuse to speak about it, they refuse to talk to the government because they are dealing with the government directly, representing the country in football matches. So yeah, they have access to the government, to those in power. But for the fact that they refuse to speak, they refuse to lend their voice, they would continue to face disgrace from other nationalities because they should be ashamed. The Nigerian youth who are celebrities, the Nigerian youth who are public figures, who are not speaking to the government, who are not speaking about the ills of the Nigerian government, should be booed by other nationalities in other countries so that they would wake up. they would do the needful. We need them to speak. We need to hear their voices, not only when they want to sing. They should not tell us to go and stream their songs and hear their voices only when they are singing. They should say something. Their voices should be heard about the happenings in Nigeria. That it does not affect them does not mean that it is not affecting their fans. It is not affecting them, but it is affecting their fans. It is affecting the people who are streaming their songs. It is affecting the people who go for their shows. Yes, it is affecting the people who go for their concerts. And without these people, they would not be where they are today because the people made them popular. The people made them celebrities. So they should open their mouth and speak. They are influential figures, so they have a very loud voice. And when they speak, the government listens. So why are they not speaking? Why are they not talking? Why are they all mute about this issue of Christian genocide? Why are they not speaking? Why? Because it does not affect them. Anyway, kudos to this man. You did a good job. Tell them to face their government. Tell them to demand accountability from their government. Tell them to speak about the ills of the government and tell their government to sit up, because if the country were good, they would not be running out of the country to other countries. And even if they can run, they cannot run with all their loved ones, their family members, their friends, and their kinsmen. So they still have a stake in Nigeria. They still have something to lose, because if it happens to their family member or a friend, they would feel it. So for that reason, they should lend their voice. Meanwhile, I can't get tired of watching this video. So let's watch it one more time.
I'm living here for over so many years. And you people are representing a terrorist organization, a terrorist government. You Nigerian youth should be very ashamed of yourselves. Every one of you here should be very, very ashamed of yourself. I will speak to you. This can't happen in another European country that their youth are representing a government. Stay quiet, stay quiet, stay quiet. A football team should know that we are suffering the youth of Nigeria. Over 10 million Nigerian youth are abroad doing nothing. And you people who are supposed to know the truth are representing a terrorist organization. Excuse me, stay quiet, Mr. Man. I'm speaking, I'm not causing any problem. Do you understand? Yeah, I am speaking to these youths who have refused to recognize. No, I will. If you touch me, I will call the police on you. If you touch me, I will call the police on you. This is not Nigeria. This is not Nigeria. If anyone who touch me will get the police. This is not a third world country. This is not a third world country. You motherfuckers, you are representing a government which are killing their people. You cannot be ashamed of yourself. Don't push me. When you touch me, it's strict here. Do also. Don't touch me. Go away. This is a democratic nation. This is not a third world. I live here. So I'm calling on you, you idiots. Go back home. Don't represent. Be ashamed of yourself. Look at you. Look at you. Look at how you are. You represent a government which is calling. You are from Switzerland. I saw you a few days ago. You are a new citizen. I don't think this is how it's done in Switzerland. You are representing a terrorist. You should be ashamed of yourself. Lekki youths were killed. Over 200 youths were killed in Lekki Peninsula, and you are representing a terrorist organization calling yourself Eagles players. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. I'm making this video. You touch me, you are in pain. Don't touch my legs. If you touch me, I'll put a mark. I want